They live dog's life and they die dog's death. You have to make the effort. No one else can make it for you. But you are not making. You are already on decline. Do you think that your youth will come now? It's gone. So you are not giving even 1 hour every day. And what do you do? What is this? I told you to go for meditation at that time. So what happened?
Yeah, because that time I eaten, so it's like I wanted to wait for a while.
You could have dropped eating. After meditation, you could have eaten a little bit. When food is more important than God or meditation, then how anything will happen? It is all greed. Osho has given most of the people greed. But you have to at least give 1 hour a day. Otherwise, you don't deserve to say anything. When you go to sleep, what you are doing? You are turning yourself into a stone. You are going back to cosmic unconsciousness. There is an appeal, but that cannot liberate you. Don't move your head. Why all the time you are missing?
I was tired today, Swami.
No, what tiredness? You were tired, you should have begun. I have told you earlier also, you begin, then you see tiredness will go. So you should have started doing Kundalini instead of Nath Brahm. But you are a programmed computer, you don't want to do anything new. At the maximum, what will happen? You will begin and maybe you will go to sleep in. But at least you tried. You think you are very smart and very clever, but this cleverness will not help you.
Is this totally mind game? Is this totally mind game to escape?
It is all old habit, surrendering to the old habit. You want to maintain the status quo. It is following the first law of Newton. Everything wants to remain in that state. Some force is needed from outside to take it out of that state. Otherwise,
but here the force needed from inside.
The force is, if you trust that force is there from outside also. If you believe too much in yourself, you are yourself the dark night. Only when you love something, someone or something more than yourself, then only your old habit will break. When you use your fucking mind too much, you will remain a bloody fucker. I use new word now, harami. I like this word very much. Haryana also produces lot of haramis. Huh?
I don't know.
There are so many haramis in Haryana. Even Kejriwal was from there. I was just watching educated Bengalis. I felt they are so rotten. That's why they deserve whatever is happening there. They're so calculative. And most of them are perhaps very corrupt themselves. The TMC government, they gave job to about 24,000 teachers. They took bribery of 500,000 to, that means 5 lakhs to 20 lakhs, something like that. In the first list, the one who stood first, they take out another list in which perhaps that person was not there. I think she was a woman. And all those candidates were undeserving. So now the Supreme Court has almost cancelled all that, and they said that you will have to return the money, whatever you have got, and 10% with 10% interest. I felt little bit like this is unjust, but when you don't deserve, when you are not fit to be a teacher and you are giving bribes, then this is how you will be treated. Only one person, he went on his own to Supreme Court. So I think he was a capable person. So he has retained the job. This Indie Alliance, they decided that they will have Prime Minister on rotation if they come to power. So for 5 years, for every 1 year, one Prime Minister. So I was hearing Narendra Modi was saying that. So then it means that for 5 years, they will have a new ceremony once the new Prime Minister will be there. So there will be ceremony. Lot of money will be spent on that. And in such a big country which has so many problems, if you are changing Prime Minister every year, he will have his own cabinet. So about everything they are just totally confused and they are totally rotten. But still, maybe 20%, 30% people will still vote for these assholes. Though they are finding it difficult even to have a candidates. Two of the person has already won without election. You know or not? Hello, Mr. Bajrang Bali. I saw the video which you sent yesterday. Why you are weeping?
जी स्वामी जी, स्वामी ज्ञान अविनाश
What is his name? Swami Gyan Avinash. What you said?
जी
Hmm.
जी 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 स्वामी ज्ञान अविनाश.
So,
He is coming to Siliguri next month.
he is from
and I am
which
planning
place? He is from which place?
He is from Maharashtra, Mumbai.
Oh. I think he has lot of Biharis
As
with
far
him.
as I know, he is from Maharashtra.
What do you feel yourself? What do you feel about him?
I feel that he has got clarity.
Clarity of what?
Clarity about the self.
What self? There is no self. So what clarity about self? You have heard him or not?
Yes, I have heard him not
No, I asked
too
him.
much, but
Huh?
no, I did not hear him.
What you said? You have heard him, but not too much.
No, I have not.
No, he.
No, I have not heard.
No, I haven't. I heard what you said. You have not heard. So, what you were saying?
Ji Swamiji.
No, what you were saying? You have heard him, but
Not too much. Some of his videos, and I have seen him on YouTube live also. He comes live also sometimes.
So you have joined sometime YouTube live.
YouTube live, Ji Swamiji.
So, how many
He
people?
he sometimes provides a Zoom meeting ID and password. There he can. There I had asked some questions also.
He is sannyasin from Osho's time. He has taken sannyas from Osho or what?
No, I don't know about his sannyas history. Ji. But one of the Osho sannyasis whom I revere, I regard as a very dedicated sannyasi, an old sannyasi from Jhanjharpur, Bihar, from Madhubani. He has praised about Swami Gyana Vinas a lot.
What is his name?
Even Swami Ram Chaitanya also had praised about him, Swami Gyana Vinas.
No, what is his name? Bihari sannyasi.
Swami Gyan Jhanjharpur.
Swami Gyan Jhanjharpur.
Swami Gyan Riktam from Jhanjharpur.
Okay.
Madhubani.
Okay.
Ji.
Was he
And
with
he has also
Anand Vairag?
built a meditation center.
Was he with Anand Vairag or what?
He was a sannyasi from that time only. He has met Swami Anand Vairag and he has worked with him. He has-
Madhuvani is the place from where Anand Vairag was.
Ji. I have been at his center also where Swami Anand Vairag used to live. I have went there.
So you have
And
been
Swami
quite
also-
a good seeker. You are going to many places.
I don't know. I feel I have been called at many places. I didn't plan so much that I'll go here and there, but just opportunity came and I just cooperated with that opportunity.
So this place where he was speaking, was it his home or is there any center at his home?
No. The video I sent you, he would be taking a camp, meditation camp
No,
at
but
Surat, I think.
okay.
Ji.
So how you
because next month he is coming and I'll join his camp also. So that's why I just shared and tried to get, because he claims that he's I mean he doesn't need the methods now and he's out of methods and even enlightened kind of thing.
Mhm. So, how you decided to go there? Someone invited you, or you decided on your own?
Because it is in Siliguri, first of all, it is nearer to my home.
Okay.
Secondly, Swami Gyan Riktam has strongly recommended me for this. Thirdly, I also want to go to meditation camps at least 2-3 months. Once in a 2-3 months, one camp at least. I personally feel like I should go. And this camp I will go with my wife. My wife will also join me in camp.
So what she will do there? She
will see the fragrance of Osho's meditation and sannyasis, and
she will apply her doubt, or she will be there totally?
she will meditate. She has done dynamic sometimes with me.
Okay.
And she is quite impressed with that technique.
She is what?
She is very impressed with this technique, dynamic,
that is good.
and meditation and other kind of meditations also. We were listening Ashtavakra Gita today together.
So slowly you are spoiling her also.
No, I'm not spoiling her, but it is my compulsion to go with movie.
So you are saying if I go to movie with you, then you have to do dynamic with me, eh? Good
Today
business.
I went 6 to 9 actually movie Maidan.
Today, okay. Maidan, I think is it who is in the movie?
Ajay Devgan.
Oh, I think very violent movie.
No, it's about it is based on a true story of coach Syed Abdul Rahim.
What? Coach of what?
1962, from 1952 to 1962, he was coach of Indian football team. And in many Asian games and in Olympics.
Is the name of the person same, or they have changed the name? Because sometime in movie.
No. It is same.
No, you have verified or not? Because sometime in movie they change few.
In the movie only I verified every data and facts they were producing in the movie. I just googled it there only.
Okay.
So everything is
because
correct.
About the hockey movies, some of the hockey movie, they have changed the name.
Chak De India of Shahrukh Khan was.
No. Chak De India was also wrong, but there are other movies also where they are trying to glorify some Muslim, which was not really a Muslim person, something like that.
No, this came on Eid, and Ajay Devgan. I think these people have tried to promote a good character of.
You have seen Chak De India or not?
Yes, I have seen Chak De India.
You have also seen? The girl who was having fight with him, you remember, both of you? She was in conflict with Shah Rukh Khan in the movie. When she was a child, she wanted to marry me very much, but I used to run away from her. Her father and my father were friends. Even her father wanted me to get married to her, but then he will always come and he will ask me what you are doing. But when I became a sannyasin, so, but I think maybe he still didn't lose the hope. But She's not just a movie actress, she's lawyer also.
Okay.
Mm.
You are sitting in Patna and people even you are a lot of educated and scholar people are there in Patna, but still, if I see this thing about the politics of Bihar, I feel sometimes that why it is so.
This is the law of the nature. Something which goes on the top, then it has go down to bottom also. Bihar was once, Patna was once the best city in the world.
Ji.
And Bihar has produced at one time 8 enlightened masters of the same level as Buddha was. Nalanda University was at that time best university in the whole world.
Ji.
And GDP of India for thousands of years was almost 33% or more of the whole world. Even when the Mughals were ruling, still it was 25, 20, something like that. But when the Britisher left India, then I think it was 1 or 2% of the whole GDP of the world. So they looted, and we praise them so much. They are all robbers. All these European country, America, they are all robbers. They all believe in Male Ganimat. That is how they have built their country. United Kingdom, Britain has been built on the whatever they looted from India. That is how they built there. So who is better for you, the Swami Gyan Avinash or don't say after we have talked, but whom you felt used to feel better, this Swami Avinash or Achar Prashant?
It is like you're asking who is better, Krishna or Ashtavakra.
So you consider both of them Krishna and Ashtavakra?
No, but that flavor comes from them. That essence comes from them.
That is you are projecting. Where is
Achar Prashant is totally about fight.
what fight? He is having in an internal fight. There is no fight. The fight is going inside him. You see, he is saying so many things which is so contradictory. If he has understood Vedant, for Vedant this whole world is Maya. It's a dream-like world. Then why he is so much concerned? Why he is so serious about things are going wrong, he want to change everything. When it is dream-like, then why so much? He is not playful about it. He is very serious about it. He is like a rapist. He doesn't want to love the woman. He wants to rape the woman. He is an anarchist.
I have heard a Jain story when a Jain master used to say that I'll hit your head with the stick.
Zen master was dealing with individual. They were not interested in changing society. They were doing those things to those who were really deserving. If you have come to them to die as an ego, then only they will do those things. They were not interested in society or changing the world. Whatever you are seeing in him is all projection. He has not, even if he had little bit of meditation, how can a person tremble so much? How can he be so restless? He has not even cured himself, and he wants to cure the whole world.
Physical.
No, what physical? Physical is the most grossest. Even at physical level, he has nothing has happened. Physical means what? It is all one thing. It is same thing. What you call consciousness is the subtle thing. It is the same thing. If something happens in your consciousness, it will be reflected in the body also. They are not two. It is all one.
But I have seen him sometimes in a cool and calm state also.
Sometime is all right. Sometime he may be in. What you have seen, Mr. Bhupendra? How many? You have not met him, I think, live. So what do you think, Bhupendra? What happened to his video?
I don't know about the technology matter.
What? Your voice is broken. What you were saying? You met?
I don't know about Sanoj.
You met? I'm asking you. What you felt about him now? What do you feel about him?
Hello.
I said, what do you feel about him?
I will join you in 10 minutes.
You will join in?
Swami, he said he will join in 10 minutes.
He said 10, but then he didn't complete it. We are not going to be here more than 10 minutes. So, but why it is reconnecting?
Maybe it is disturbed.
So whom you think, no, don't say one is Krishna, another is Astavak. Whom you think is more conscious?
Jnana Vinas is more conscious and more his home.
How you know? You are at your home or not?
I am at my home.
You are at you. This is your physical home. If you were at your home, you would not have gone there.
Where?
To Siliguri or wherever the camp is happening.
I don't know. But I feel I like the companies of sannyasis.
You like because you are not at home, otherwise, and you know that you are not at home. Otherwise, why you need to do any meditation? You would have been free from that. So if you cannot even see this much, you are not at your home. The kind of question you were asking, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, it reveals everything. So don't claim big things.
Can it happen that sometimes you feel like you are at home and sometimes you are lost?
You may be very near to your home sometimes. Otherwise, once you are totally there, then you cannot come out of it. Once you have understood it clearly, what is your real nature, then you are always there.
What is our real nature? If I ask you this question, what is our real nature?
If you are asking and you want to get the answer in words, then the witnessing consciousness is your real nature, but that will not solve you.
Like when we are sleeping, we are not aware that whether we are sleeping, where we are, who we are. We just close our eyes in night and just wake up in the morning. Where we are in for last 6-7 hours. So that in that period of time, what we are.
Your identification breaks with your body-mind mechanism. Consciousness is at its source. There is no division. So there is no experience. To experience something, you need this mechanism.
This mind and body.
Otherwise, there is total oneness. So when there is oneness, you cannot experience anything. There is no two. To experience something, you need two. Duality is needed. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you become aware of is the objective world. Then the consciousness turns to itself. And then it feels, oh, I'm in this body.
So,
if there is only consciousness, you will not experience anything. Then consciousness is at its real home. Even while you are in very deep meditation, for a while everything disappears. You merge into the source. So there is no experience. There is no knower. The knower is born when there is identification with body-mind. In Samadhi, there is no experience. Experience is always of the other.
and awareness.
Awareness is when the division of object and subjects are no longer there.
That means awareness is deeper.
Yeah. You feel this, the world which you see is different from you. You are the subject and that is the object. When that division disappears, then there is awareness.
So when we are there, so can we say that we are at home?
When you are there means?
When we are in a state of awareness, can we say that we are at home?
You are in state of awareness or you are imagining, that is also a thing. If you are in that state, then all confusion will disappear. Then you know who you are. So the search will disappear. There is no search anymore. Then you will not go to Siliguri. Then you will not seek company. But if it has to happen, it will happen. If anything has to happen, it will happen. You are not making any planning. You are not seeking anything. You are not desiring anything. You don't even want moksha. All those things has disappeared. You don't want to change your wife. You don't want your wife to meditate because you are going to movie with her.
I don't want anyone to do anything.
But
because
she is going on her own, or she is going to spy over you. If you go alone, then you you are not to be relied upon.
No. When we have a taste of a good thing, we want to share it with our loved
No,
ones.
this is all ignorance. You are not at home. She wants to come. That's another thing. But you want to take her. That is.
It is not my.
Why you want anything? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Which meditation you are doing at present? What meditation you did today?
In morning, like not for 1 hour, like I couldn't do for 1 hour. Generally, any meditation technique of Osho is for 1 hour.
So?
But I just sat in silence for some time, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
You said you could not
silence.
do. Why you could not do?
I did some physical activity like for a half an hour, 20 minutes, and then I sat in silence for 20 minutes. That I did in the morning.
And what other meditation you do?
I tried to remain aware in the day, like not a forceful dryness, just sahaj awareness, and in afternoon I listen Osho's discourse.
This is almost a routine every day.
Not a fixed routine, but activities are same, kind of. Activity, sitting in silence, in my job to remain aware, and when I getting back home, listening Osho or reading other books.
So?
And playing flute.
What you were asking?
He said in the state of awareness. Who is in the state of awareness?
You are asking me or you are asking him?
You.
There is only awareness. There is no who.
Then is the awareness or consciousness same? Or is these are two words?
Consciousness is always of the other. In Hindi, there is two words, Chaitan and Chetna. So Chetna is always of the other. Whatever is happening, you are aware of that. You are conscious of that. When some experience is happening, you are conscious of that. But in awareness, nothing is happening. No experience.
What do you mean by you are aware of that?
If you have to use word, what you will do?
No. Still there is something now which you are indicating.
No, what I am indicating? I am saying that if you have to use word, what you will say?
Okay.
You can say awareness is aware of itself. But that will be not so. Why your clock is always stuck at the same thing? Who is aware?
No. Now I am little bit confused about two words. Please stay in both Hindi and English so that I can get the basic meaning.
What you said?
You said Chetan. Please say after when I complete in Hindi and English so that I can get the basic clarity where I am missing. You said Chetan and Chaitanya. Chetan and Chaitanya. And now the is the consciousness or the soul same?
Soul is just a bogus word. Soul, we don't have this word soul. Soul is a Western word. Soul means something comes in your body and it leaves when you die. There is nothing there to leave. Consciousness is never born. So it cannot die. It is not going anywhere or not entering anything. It is always here. When the right situation comes, it manifests. It may be in its source, and then when the form is right for its appearance, it appears. It is said that it is in food, consciousness is always there. That's why in India they say that Annam Brahm. It is hidden there. It needs some mechanism to appear, to manifest. This body-mind mechanism is needed for it to appear, to manifest. Otherwise it is there in its source.
What about the concept of previous births and rebirth, Swamiji?
It is all just your desire. That is the seed for your birth. If there is no desire, there is no birth. If you want to become something, you want to get something, you want to achieve something, so birth is needed. Birth is of the desire. You want to become from this to that. That is birth.
There are people who have claimed that they remember their previous births. So
Maybe few claims may be all right, but like what Jaggi Vasudev is saying, I feel it's all just stories. When some small children they remember, it may be true in some cases. Your past life is, if you remember it, it will be more like reliving. Those things will start happening again. Instead of remembering, it will be reliving. So I have many reliving type of thing happen to me, but not like you can connect everything that I was this in that life. Maybe as for a small children, for few people it can be something, but I have not experienced in that, so I cannot say that whether you can remember your past life totally or not. It may have been possible for few people. I told few stories to them about some people who remembered their past life, and it looked very, very scientific. So
an enlightened person remembers everything.
why he has to remember? He remembers nothing.
Because Buddha had referred at many places that previous births and these things.
These things can be all stories also. To become enlightened, all those things are not needed. It's not necessary that you have to remember your past life. He remembered or not, I don't know, but he remembered his life when he was animal. I don't know. It may have happened, it may not have happened. It is said that if you are hypnotized, you can remember past lives. But what I have not known, I cannot say. I have some reliving kind of things. But it was like those things started happening, you started roaring like lion, you had few things, but it was all like not you are remembering your whole past life, one previous life completely. Many lives, few things came, and it came in a very, like it is said that if you are drowning, I don't know, but they say that if you are drowning, then you will remember your whole life within few moments. So that kind of thing has happened, but not what happened? Huh? What?
Because she had that experience.
No. She had something, maybe she forgot something. What happened? Why you did like that? Because?
Yeah, amazed.
Huh?
Amazed.
What?
Amazed that when you're drowning, you can remember.
She's surprised.
Yes.
Amazed for what?
That you can remember your whole life.
Who said?
You said that when you're drowning, you can remember your whole life.
Yeah, that is what they say, that the whole life will be like in movies, everything comes quickly. So in that way, that is possible. Because maybe your consciousness becomes so awakened at that time, whatever is recorded in the brain flashes in a moment.
Because we go to the source of our life, like when we are at the womb of mother. We go at that point of time that I personally felt while drowning, because I was drowning sometime. So
What you felt?
I was drowning in a two, 3 times I had this experience of almost drowning.
Hmm.
So we come to the basic thing when we are drowning, or we face death. We drop. I mean, we don't drop. Everything drops, and the first breath of our life, when we had that moment comes, as per my experience.
What first breath? What experience?
Like of childhood and since
Childhood?
and we are here now.
No, in your childhood is not your first breath. Your first breath is when you come out of the womb and you are hit on your hips.
Yes.
So you experience that.
The memories of childhood,
Hmm.
memories the faded memories of childhood.
Hmm.
Those things appeared in my existence,
Hmm.
because I saw death in front of my eyes.
Hmm.
And I don't know, like water pushed me towards lower height. Otherwise, I would have been drowned.
Hmm.
The flow of water was such that I was pushed towards in a safer zone.
Have any of you experienced anything of your past life in your meditation? Say quickly. Don't think too much.
No, I don't know.
Mr. Bhupendra?
I went and
You went where?
there is Murthal, Sonipat.
Murthal?
Yeah, near Sonipat there is a village.
Mm-hmm.
So there is 2.5 days camp, which used to call past life regression. I went for that.
Oshodhara.
That time I felt, that time I felt that it was the experience. But later on I realized that it was just my deep desire, which I reflect. My mind just generated, just reflected. So, no.
When you are desiring all these things, these experiences, past life, your search is impure. You are still in the same game of mind, and you were claiming you are at home. These things shows consciousness cannot be born. It is all of the psychology. It is all of the mind. It is all psychic. So if you are interested in only in becoming more conscious, then you will not desire all those things. All those desires are there because you want to reduce spirituality into some kind of magic show. There have been people have claimed so much. If you read Yoganand's autobiography of a yogi, which is perhaps the books which has sold maximum so far. He has said so many things in there is Mahavatar Baba and Lahari Maharaj. They have so many stories are there about these people. I have that book for a long time, but I have never read it because too much of these things. Then you enter into another world. Your search becomes impure.
Is it fear to enter in a unknown?
What enter into unknown? It is, you have known it, so what is unknown about it? It is, if it is your past life. You are still seeing the other. You are not knowing your real self. All your past lives were there because you were ignorant. Otherwise, why there will be all those past lives? Buddha may have said many things. These may be just stories to attract people, because people are childish. I am not saying whether he remembered or not, but why should I desire something because it happened to Buddha, so I should desire that? Something happened to me, many things happened, but now everything has disappeared. The more you are experiencing things, you are away from yourself. As your experiences start dropping, you have no experience. That is the real, you are coming nearer to your nature. So you were claiming just few moments back that you are at home. These are the signs that you are still desiring, and don't think it will happen so quickly. Slowly all those desire will disappear. You will not seek anything, not even liberation. You are not seeking anything. Even to explain all those things, these are all philosophy. What is awareness? What is consciousness? You know that you are consciousness. You are that consciousness. That's all. Whether you call it awareness, you call it consciousness, there are so many things which they have invented. If you don't know all those philosophy, you cannot explain all those things. Are you present in this moment or not? That is the thing. All other things, there are so many people who may not have known anything, but they can explain very well because they know philosophy. If someone claims, I know my 10 past life, you will be attracted to that person very much. Jaggi Vasudev claims that he was some saint in Rig Veda time. He is given some name of it. It is, and someone was saying there is no such name in Rig Veda. He is inventing many stories because he knows people are idiots. They are interested in these things. If you are talking only that you have to find your real nature, then very few people will be interested. What is not happening to you, why you are concerned about it? If it happens to you, then you can say that it happened. Or whether it was real something, or you projected, you imagined, you were desiring it. They are in Oshodhara, they are making people experience past life. But it is all just bogus. When you are greedy, they will exploit your greed. When you are afraid, fearful, they will exploit your fear. You are not interested in pure thing. You want diluted thing. You want to put water in the milk. There can be people who can explain things very beautifully. They are very good in what do you call it? They are very good orators. They are very fluent in words.
Uh,
But this man is, before you say anything, let me complete because I've rang only for that because you ask about him. Your search is so lukewarm that you ask about him and you are not asking today about him, what I felt about him. You forgot everything. I saw two, three videos of him because you asked, so I saw. And what you asked yesterday, that you want to know what I think about him, and you forgot.
we just flowed in the conversation.
Whatever we flowed, but that was the main thing. That's why I wanted to talk because you sent me something and you wanted my opinion on it.
So,
if I was not going to talk on that, then I would have said don't send. But I said that you send me, and you send me one, I watch at least 2-3.
Gigi.
He is very good for people who are, what Swamiji said about me, Nirdosh Sadhak. People who are simple, who are villager like, he has done something, so he is genuine. He can help you more than Achar Prashant. Achar Prashant has nothing much. He is just, in the name of spirituality, spiritual peoples are rebel, and he want to create revolutionaries. That is it is a different thing. Revolutionary is one who wants to change the outside world, and rebel is one who is not interested in changing the world. He finds that he has found himself, so he doesn't belong to crowd any longer. He travels on his own footpath which he has created. He is not interested in going on the highways. He creates path by walking. What in Hindi is called Pagdandi. He creates his own Pagdandi. He travels alone. He is one man's majority. He is not a person who believes in democracy, that he needs a vote. So what he is doing is, he is contradicting himself. He talks about Vedant, but he is furthest from Vedant. Because for Vedant, the whole world is a Maya. They are not at all interested in changing anything, whether the world remains or die. And he says also, many times he has said that whatever the world you have created around this eye is all illusory. He says things like that. So it is the eye that wants to change the world. For me, this world has what, if he has understood Vedanta and Adi Sankaracharya. Sankaracharya says that this world has a Vyavahariki Satta. It has a practical existence. It is not totally a lie. It has a reality, but it has no absolute reality. And the whole world is changing. So you can make some changes, but it will not remain for long. Nothing remains same here. This is a changing world. You can try to change things, but don't be so serious. And real meditation can come to you only when you have problems. Only when you are suffering, then you will seek meditation. So that kind of meditation cannot be taught in schools and colleges. But you can teach rudimentary things. You can teach them to be more conscious, to be more alert, to become empty for some time. But they have to first leave this world. In Osho's 5 dimension of education, first he is teaching about art of living, that you have to learn when you are young. Then in your last phase, the art of dying. In between there are many things, but art of dying is the last thing. That is what was in our country earlier. First ashram was brahmacharya, where you get connected to the source. You gather energy for 25 years so that you are full of energy. You can live this life meaningfully. The second ashram was grihast. Now you leave the world, don't escape from it. Third was vanprasth. Now your face is, you are facing the forest. You have not gone to the forest. But you are getting disinterested with this world. But that will happen at the age of 50, if you are living till the age of 50. And when your son, the last stage, at the age of 75, if you are still alive, then you will go to forest. Then you are a right person. You have experienced the whole life. You are rich with experience. You are the person who can share your whole life with people. So you can be the right guru. So now the circle is complete. You begin with, from where you begin, you have come back. The whole circle is complete now. But there was another exception. If you, from the very beginning, if you feel that this is not for you, then you can begin your life from the very beginning as sannyasin. The moment you have realized the meaninglessness of this world, you can take sannyas. That can be your internal state also. You are married now. If you are married, then remain with the person you have married. Be a sannyasin, but it is your inner thing. Why your face becomes so serious once in a while?
Me?
No, him.
Me, sir.
When you start thinking,
No,
then your face becomes quite serious. Hmm?
What are your plans, Swamiji, for future?
There is no planning. What is there to plan?
Do you, can I ask you questions directly about like you, so it sounds little
You ask, but I will talk only for few minutes, 5 minutes at the maximum, because I don't think I will be able to go even tomorrow, because uh, if I have to go for walking, then I have to get up at 4 o'clock. It's already 10:30, so you can ask one thing.
We will talk Swamiji tomorrow. I mean, I can wait for 24 hours. Like tomorrow evening, we can meet for half an hour.
But what you were going to ask, you can ask now. We will talk tomorrow, so that you can sleep well. Because the way you said, it looked like you are putting me in the court in that area.
No, not you in court, but every sannyasi, in fact, in the court.
Okay, you ask. I will.
Does that regret comes to sannyasi that I'm doing nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing to make things better.
Nothing to make thing better. What thing better? Which thing better?
Then again the answer will come first. Make yourself better.
No. I am not a parrot that I will repeat the same thing. But the greatest creative thing possible is to give birth to yourself. That is the most responsible thing. When you are unconscious, when you are ignorant, then you bring suffering to the whole world. When you are in your darkness, then you are spreading your darkness everywhere. And now I am sharing. If you are open, I can share what more you want. A doctor is curing for your physical disease. If someone comes to me, I share myself. But I don't believe in advertisement that I will advertise in newspaper. People are not interested in knowing themselves. Even when you show interest, then you are asking about past life and all those things. Past life is dead. Why you are interested in past?
Out of curiosity only.
That curiosity is sign of immaturity. You are saying that what you said. What was your question? You are not doing anything.
That thing only confirms the continuity and permanency of that.
Just wait. If you are interested in doing things, in changing the world, in improving things, in helping others, you are still living in dreams. You are not yet fed up with the old life. How Buddha's search began? He realized the futility of everything. He was drowned in luxury. And he felt that it is all repetitive. He is just doing the same thing. There is nothing. It is a life which is full of unconsciousness. He is just moving in circle.
Things better to make the.
Just let me finish first.
World
so when
a better meditative place.
Wait. First, let me finish. So, when he realized that whatever life he was living was all meaningless, it has no meaning anymore. Then he dropped everything. So if the whole world will condemn. He left his kingdom. He was an irresponsible person. He left his wife. He left his son.
But he did a lot for the sufferings of human beings.
He did nothing. It happened. It happened. It happened with Buddha, but that is not necessary that with everyone it will happen. Maybe at that time people were more mature, and there are other reasons why it happened with Buddha. because he was a son of king. So he had contact with all kings and princes. So that why it spread. Otherwise there were other enlightened people who were of the equal merit. 8 enlightened masters of the same level as Buddha. But who knows their name other than Mahavir? No one even knows their name. Because they were not son of king. And even Buddha's message spread very much because of Ashok. He spread it everywhere. But why one has to copy anyone? Whatever happened with Buddha, it happened with Buddha. Everyone is different. Ashtavakra was no lesser master than Buddha. Whatever he spoke was even of the higher level than what Buddha spoke. But who knows us about Ashtavakra? If Osho had not spoken, no one would have known. Most of the common people would not have known, even heard his name. You may be feeling guilty, but why you want to make me feel guilty? You are not asking all those things to people who are doing all kind of wrong things. But why you have expectation from me that I should do this, I should do that?
No, I don't have any expectation. I just asked about the experience of a senior sannyasi.
I think you don't understand anything. When you have disappeared, then things happen. If it has to happen, anything has to happen, will happen. There's no doing. Some people may have, like what in Zen they say, that if you cultivate compassion before you become enlightened, then after you become enlightened, then you will become a bodhisattva. You will try to remove others people's suffering. Otherwise, if you had not cultivated too much compassion, you will become an arhat. He is not interested in helping others. If someone comes, he will help. But what should I do to help people? People are not interested. Even those who are interested, they ask stupid questions because they are not going inside. That's why these kind of question happens. And if Osho was saying so many things, he was also saying all those things because people were childish, they were immature. If you see what he is speaking later on, it is very different from what he spoke earlier. He is no longer talking so much about esoteric things. But why this is a common desire to try to make people guilty?
Because I feel like that. I just asked about my thing. Because I feel like if I'm eating, if I'm utilizing the luxury.
What luxury?
Luxury of eating and
why you have to interfere in others people's life? What you know about me? Utilizing the luxury, what you know about me? So how can you say anything about me?
I'm explaining my guilt. My guilt.
Whatever you are saying is all coming out of ignorance. It is the I which is at the center of all these questions. Whatever you want to do. Why you are feeling guilty? If you think that you are not doing the right thing, then do whatever. But you are divided. On the one side you want to do something which you are not doing. On the other side you don't even want to do that. So the confusion is there.
Yes, confusion is there. And I'll say that I believe and what I have understood from Osho that whatever I've understood, I'll follow that. I'm following that, and I'll follow that.
I was also
But
following what Osho said, but I no longer follow anyone. Because once you have come to
Not
your...
because Osho has said that, because it is it comes from within.
What you said?
It comes. I mean, whatever comes from myself, from my inner space, I'll do that.
How you
I'm
know
doing
what is
that,
your
and
inner space and what is imposed on you from outside? Even whatever Osho is coming saying is all coming from outside. He is outside of you. He is not your inside.
love. I mean, if
What you know
love
what
is
is
the
love?
reason of being.
No, what you may be thinking something else that may not be love. What those enlightened people meant by love is different from what you think about love. That is not their love. But you want your love to be imposed on them also. This society has no scope for anyone who is higher than them. So what I can do? I am not Siddharth that I will start cheating people. I am not there to give promises to people. So if you are not ready to cheat, then no one is interested. I am no longer interested even in interfering in others people's life. If they are not interested in meditation, why should I be try to spread it? People are same.
Because
People are same. If people are very mature, they will come to me. Why should I go to them? There is a saying about that if people don't come to Muhammad, then Muhammad will go to them. I don't believe in that. People should come to me if they want.
it's not about you, Swamiji. It is about general thing. I mean,
Yeah,
but
but when
just-
you ask me, I will say about myself. But somewhere, since yesterday, you are trying somehow. And what luxury you are talking about? As far as you are concerned, you are earning your money. So who is giving you luxury? You are earning your money. So your money is your money.
luxury in terms of the people of previous generations, they provided a ground and a safe place. I mean,
You know that people.
American-
What okay? First, you finish what you were saying.
whatever they did, at least we have because we and every each one of us have at least had that much resources and place to meditate and explore the life, the meaning of the life, and to know the self. So to add in that opportunities, that kind of
It is
that luxury.
whatever you are saying is all a dream of a sick man. First, you get out of your disease, then things will be more clear. You are taking so much burden on yourself. This you owe to other, this is your debt, you have to. First you find out what is the reality. Once you have known yourself, you will know that nothing has ever happened. It is all just dream. Even when you are thinking you are bound, this is also a dream.
Every child who is born, he has a right to.
Now you are revealing yourself. You were claiming just half an hour back you are at your home. Now you see the reality is coming out. So you can claim big things, but this is a very confused state. Now you see how confused. Half an hour.
I'm not confused.
Now you are saying you are not. Whatever you are saying is coming all out of utter confusion. A very clouded state.
My words and expressions may be confusing, but I am not confused.
This is your real state. You are identified with your shitty mind, the mind full of garbage. All these things, big things, all just unnecessary. Even Modi understand everything. More than you are meditating, he says that someone was asking him today that when there is so much, people are saying so much things, there is so much tension around you, how you deal with it. He said, I don't take anything. I don't even think I am doing anything. It is Paramatma who is doing, I am just an instrument. So I have no problem. He is doing so much. You are just thinking, you are not doing anything. He is doing, but he is not thinking. So if you can be in that state, then you can do. And don't think about others, what they are doing. That is their life. Whatever you feel like doing, you do. Why you have to impose yourself on others? Everyone has to look inside. What happens through that person will happen. What happens through you, it will happen. No two people are same. You are seeing the world through your own window. So you see that through your window. Don't become a doer. This is the whole message of Gita. Whatever we have talked in last 2-3 days, if I was a good advertiser, if I was sitting somewhere in West, I would have earned in these 2-3 days too much money. There are people who know nothing, but they are earning tremendous money. Here you are not ready to do anything for people like me. Why you expect that everyone will just do what you want them to do? They can do other things. But when you have a fixed mind, then instead of getting direction in your life, you want to direct those who have no confusion. The only real social service, if you want to call it social service, is first to know yourself. Then whatever has to happen will happen. I go for morning walk every day. I have not found any person who is interested in meditation. So what I should do? I should force meditation on them. People may be finding somewhere in Maharashtra or somewhere it is all different. Everyone is different. Someone is in search of disciples so much. They are doing so many things. They are doing so much circus. They find. I am not interested anymore in those things. I used to take meditation camps. But then the whole environment was unfriendly. My whole family was against it. I think I am only one of the few people who have taken meditation camps. Osho Sannyasin who has taken camps in Government of India's office. They take among sannyasins. But sannyasins are already quite ready for meditation. But to take those people who know nothing about meditation. When I took my second camp, after 2-3 days, people started saying I used to take medicine for my knee pain, my heart, for this, that, and now I am no longer taking. Maybe after 5-6 days, I don't remember exactly. And I was myself surprised because I never did meditation for all those things. Their medicine was dropped. Someone has back pain, someone has other pain. It was because they were doing meditation for that. So it happened to them. I was there. I wanted to help them to become enlightened. But that was not their desire. Then I started taking meditation among sannyasins. But I saw many of them are so even worse than worldly people. They wanted to use me. I was at the center. Because of me, people were coming there. I said that I am not earning anything. So I need some money. But they were not interested. That they were trying to record whatever I was saying. They were doing other things so that the man who was having that center, he can do it himself later on. Then I saw the whole politics. Then I stopped going there. People who take meditation camps, they are also, many of them are very polluted. When Swabhavji was taking camps, you know Swabhavji or not? He was called Dharm Doot of Osho. You know or not?
I have heard his name, Anand Sohab, Swami Anand Sohab.
So, he used to say to people who sometimes they will invite Swami Chaitanya Bharti. Then he will say, why you have invited him? You should invite me. So many of the people who were even taking camps, they were so political. And if you see the ashram, so much politics goes there everywhere. We went to Swamiji's camp in, what is the place? Madhopur. Where an enlightened
Madhubani.
No. In Gujarat?
Yeah.
Madhopur. So we had a camp there. Swamiji's camp, 10 days meditation camp. In his ashram. What was his name? No.
Anand Sohab.
Anand Swabhab's meditation center was where? In Gujarat. What? Madhopur?
Mehsana.
Mehsana. So we had the camp at the ashram there. And when we reached there, the door was closed. I traveled for I think 2 days in train, and people were coming from so many parts of India. They'd closed the door because the Osho ashram in Pune, they said that if you are allowing his camp to happen here, then whatever they were providing, all the facilities the camps was happening on behalf of the Pune ashram, they were providing things, they will drop everything. So they closed the door. Swamiji said, at least talk with me. You are not allowing the camp, that's all right, but at least open the door, we can talk. So it is said that Jayesh went there and gave them lot of money so that his camp should not happen here. Finally, the camp happened in a hotel. Some of the people who were part of that ashram's trustee, they spent their own money. They had the guts to spend their money. And the camp happened, and then they were exposing what was happening, the whole politics, dirty politics. My health is not so good. I am not interested anymore in all those things. There are young people, there are people who can do all those things. Their health is good, they can do all those things. I am just... The last message of Buddha was, be your own light to Anand. He thought that Buddha will make him enlightened. So no one can make you enlightened if you are not yourself sincere. So why should I worry so much? It is also a dream. You think you are in bondage. If you want to see the dream, why should I break your dream? Even spiritual world, you are making it into some kind of worldly thing. You want to change the world. This is part of dream world. You want to make whole world enlightened. You make yourself enlightened. It is a very individual thing. That's all. That there the whole journey finish. Then whatever has to happen will happen. If that is your nature, people will come to you. But who is in Bihar? Mostly people don't come. Sadasiv Bharti was, I think, one of the way he used to express was very pure. Nothing, no stories and everything, very scientific. But very few people were with him. Because people are not interested in pure truth. They are interested in other things. And when you say your own mind is in conflict, it is in problem, so you want to change the whole world. Change your mind. You are at home, that's all.
Ji Swamiji, Ji Swamiji.
Everyone is different. Don't, on that day also you said Buddha did this, that, Buddha, whatever Buddha did, that was his freedom. He did. Why should I copy him? There are so many enlightened people, they don't care at all. They care a shit for you. Someone came, was searching he was very desperate. He almost climbed Mount Everest in search of an enlightened person. He was told. He reached there somehow. And Osho has told that story that, and he asked, when he reached that person, then the master asked him, from where you are coming? He said, I am coming from America. So he asked for some cigarette. Oh, you have come from there. Give me that cigarette. What was the name? Marlboro or what? No, some other.
Yeah, something like that.
So he is interested in cigarette. He is not interested in anything else. Have you ever known Zen master going anywhere, spreading it there, sitting in their forest? If someone comes there, then they throw them out of windows, break their legs, break their head. If you are interested, you can come to me. I will break your head. I will throw you out of the window. And then you have to pay for that also. Okay, enough for today. Too much time.